Greetings and salutations, Internet. This is Rod here from TechGuysSmartBuy.com, and we're here with the LG G3. This is actually a Korean international version, but we were still able to go through the ins and outs and let you know if this could possibly be your next Android device. So stick around and we'll tell you all about it. Now, starting with the design and the build, this is definitely easily one of the best smartphones LG has done in quite some time. You got a lot of, a lot of metallic looking trim, but it's actually brushed plastic, if that's a thing. So it feels great. It gives you the look, the premium look with the durability of plastic. So they definitely did a better job of whatever Samsung's trying to do in regards to, utilizing plastic and everything. So the build quality is very great. It looks, it's not heavy. The rear buttons, they're actually, before they were just there, they were just rear plastic buttons. Now they're actually more ergonomic. So let's see if you can get it. So they has little dips here from the top button and bottom button, and then the power button pokes out just ever so slightly. You can't quite see it. So it makes it a lot more easier to to move through it blindly with looking at it, looking from your phone through the front, and then you could just easily just power it on, power it off, and do all the different things that you would do with the rear button. Now moving on to the display, this is actually a 5.5-inch display, so it sounds massive, but compared to the Note, it's actually smaller because it's a 5.5-inch wide than more tall and and diagonal. So I have a Nexus 5, which is also made by LG. So you can kind of see how, still fits. So this is a 5-inch display and this is a 5.5-inch display. So LG definitely did a good job in designing it without making it look massive. So basically you're getting Note-like specs without a Note size, because the size definitely turned a lot of people off. So you definitely don't have to worry about that here. And the Quad HD 2K display, which is pretty damn cool. You might wonder, what the hell can I do with that now? You can't really do too much, but it's definitely future-proofing you. So if you definitely pick it up, you're locked into a 2-year contract. Definitely within those 2 years, a lot more high quality 2K or even 4K content will make it towards mobile devices for streaming purposes and all that. So like I said, the display looks great. I mean, LG is known for making great displays. As IPS display as usual, IPS LCD, which they usually use, and this is a 2560 by 1440 resolution display. So you're gonna get crazy if you're into pixels. You're gonna love this. You can't go wrong with anything LG on the display side of things. Now I know a lot of you out there were might be concerned with, okay, I got this beautiful Quad HD display. How is that going to handle battery life? So thanks to Snapdragon's 801 CPU and the technologies LG's put together in the display, it's actually not doing too much. Again, as I reiterated before, this is a Korean international version. So I popped in a T-Mobile SIM card, so I'm getting like 3G, but most of the time I'm pinging back and forth between Wi-Fi and 3G at home and out and about. So I'm still getting pretty good. Like, I haven't used battery saving mode or none of that at all. So I can still get a day and a half. Moderate to light, I'm getting over 14 hours, and heavy stuff, I'm still getting under 10 hours. So I can imagine how that could translate. With LG standards, I'd imagine maybe there might be a few hours of difference. So that's still not bad when you got brands. This is the first Android device to pull out a higher resolution display and not take too much of a hit on the battery. So you don't have to worry about that. And again, it's running this 801 CPU, so you're still getting fast stuff. No lag. It's all cool. LG software is not heavy. This isn't TouchWiz, so you don't have to worry about any lag. So it's running as smooth as you would expect it to. A quick note, just before we dive into the camera aspect of things, there's a way to quick launch the camera. You actually sleep. You just make sure you long press the bottom button. You'll feel it vibrate, and then voila, camera's open. and you can just start shooting, going from there. Now, we already talked about the camera and our camera test in regards to performance-wise, but on the software side of things, you still have a lot of things you can choose from. You got Magic Focus, you got, dual stuff. This is the best. This is the best camera on Android. I think it combines the best of both worlds in regards to having best of both worlds in regards to having a decent low light. You have optical image stabilization plus, actually, which is which helps out in videos and doing a lot of stuff, a little bit more than your average OIS. And like I said, it's still 13 megapixels. It's a solid shooter. So even though Samsung has stepped up their efforts and made their cameras a lot better, I still think the LG, and now with the G3, is definitely the best way to go. And so to wrap things up, I'm giving the LG G3 an A+. I think it's a great device. I think it definitely balances the best of both worlds in regards to if you like certain things about the HTC M8 and if you like some things about the Galaxy S5. This definitely brings them together with its own little flair of things. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody just wants a phone that works, that's not buggy, that has a great camera, and has a decent to great battery life. So LG has definitely provided all that, and it looks great as well. So, when it finally comes out, I mean, we're still waiting. T-Mobile's the first, at the time of recording this, T-Mobile's the first carrier to announce pre-order availability. They might be the first to release it. So I guess if you're due for an upgrade and you have to choose between, which Android device to go to, I would say the G3. I would definitely go with the G3 because, like I said, it's a mesh of the good things between the two, the HTC and the Samsung. So it takes a lot of stuff out. I mean, you're still gonna have like some bloatware and stuff that you may not want, but for me, this is the ultimate Android phone at the moment. But as anything else, things can change within a few months. So we're definitely looking forward to getting a handle on the US version to see how much that actually differs, if at all. So as always, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and take care.